feel the same. Too much pleasure is pain. My girl spites me in vain.
I never fail. I do everything all wrong. Now I have lost the will to go, and I know I don't.
I'm gonna be killing them with loud in the airplane, cause I dare say everything not their way. Fuck politically correct in the scared way. They don't want this angel demon bringing them with it. Not imagining me jumping a magazine, thought that you had a that's religion, politics and mass division. Will it take that prescription? Give yourself the new addiction. Cause it
Life, it seems like
fuck you. When I'm screaming, fuck you. Middle finger in the air, but no one wanted to hear but you screaming. Fuck you too. I'm running this stratosphere in a brand new atmosphere. I wanna go and shoot.
I think it's even better than before, you know?
Damn, I wonder what Great Dane tastes like, man. Ah, man. That's some heavy shit, man.
He offered me a cigarette. It seemed like a regular pack. I took a few puffs, and things began to get fuzzy and move in slow motion.
I just want the gas, I just want the petrol. When you can smell it through the bag, we call it dead folk. Coughing till I gag, wasted from the get-go. Getting higher than the price of a Dr. Dre instrumental. Smoking something fat that could double up as a jet boat. Choking back a bottle of Cuervo, that clear though. Haven't had a spit in a year, oh, so here go. Everyone keep an eye on a weirdo. I'm seeing double cause I was drinking triples and burning bubble hairs. Oh, when I'm living, I wouldn't trade it, get a blunt of ash. You know I love it though, like a ton of cash. Getting wasted, getting trays and trash. Normally I'm bossing it, humming just like an engine. Pedal to the metal for damage in the suspension. Got this fucker bouncing and shaking like hypertension. Even though I'm high and I'm drunk from the third dimension. Still twisted and listed and labeled addicted, sky high and openly depicted as inflicted. I got a bag and a bottle, both of them green. You too broke to pay attention, I'm smoking like a machine. Bottles up on the cup, I'm showed on the scene. At the show in the parking lot, turning up where I be. Sipping out on a drink and puffing out all the weed. I feel like I've been wasted for an eternity.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
I feel like we haven't done this show in a long time.
It's been a minute. But now we're back, right? Wait, did
Yeah,
we do it last
yeah.
week? I don't remember. It's too much of this and too much of this.
Did we do it last week?
I think we did. I think we did. I don't remember. I think I did it from my couch last week. I went full couch potato. Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm probably not going to remember tonight either
A little bit of this.
because I have this, and then I have this.
Oh, you got it. Yes. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Oh yeah.
Have you opened it? Are you already drinking on it?
No, I'm about to. This will be the first one.
Need to.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
a valuable lesson. This is That Smoking Show. Hey, let's get into it, right? Welcome to That Smoking Show right here on Hellfire Radio. Hit up our website at hellfireradio.com. It's going to take you to everything that we do. We got a merch store. We do rock. We do hip hop. We do horror. We do everything. We do sports. Got a sports show tomorrow morning, 5th and 28th, every Sunday morning, week 16 of the football season. We're not going to talk about that right now because fantasy football is not going my way. But this is not about drinking. This is not about drinking. But I will tell you, kids out there, when picking your Coronas, don't do it in a haste. make sure you pick the right one. Corona Premier is not where it's at. I'm powering through the 6-pack because, I got one more left. I bought it, therefore I'm going to drink it. It's the rule of.
Okay. I hear you on that one. I hear you on that.
I spent the money on it. I'm going to drink it, but never again. I mean, this was an accident on the premiere, but extra, here I come.
That's right. That's right. I hear you. You know, and we're gonna start this show off. I've got us a mascot before we start getting into our topics.
Okay.
And I want everyone to really pay attention to what our new mascot for that smoking show has to say.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Here we go.
Hey. Good morning, and here's a little yabba dabba dabba doozy. Shake and bake. No, that's not quite right, is it? Whew. And I shouldn't be doing that first thing in the morning. I won't be able to do my wake and bake. Yabbity dabbity dabbity doo. Go out, be awesome, be the best you know how, and drop those pebbles of positivity. Yabba dabba delicious. Oh yeah, peace, love, many blessings. Remember, you're freaking awesome.
I love it. New mascot of the show. That's Granny Gummers.
Yeah. She is the new mascot of the show. I am going to play that every single show.
Every single show. And then we have to find her and bring her on the show. That's...
Oh, shit. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'll make that a thing.
We must have her on this show. I may not call her Grammy Gummers, but I might. Because right now that's her nickname. I don't know her real name. That's Grammy Gummers, everybody.
I don't either.
The new mascot of fifth and 28. Jesus Christ, here we go. Of That Smoking Show.
God damn, you already fucked up. Holy shit, son.
You know, it's just minor details. It's just the show name. Is that big of a deal, honestly?
I done hit my pen like twice, and I'm about to do this Kashmir Kush Double India Pale Ale with hemp seeds.
Whew. So I'm going to be doing this show by myself within the next 45 minutes. Me and Grammy Gummers are going to have to take it home. How is it? How's it taste, motherfucker?
It literally tastes like weed.
Ooh, okay.
Like it tastes like I just took a hit straight off a big old bong without the coughing.
Perfect. That's what I need. That's why I have this thing.
I hear you.
You put your CBD in there. CBD, as always, compliments of Urban Organics right here in Cookeville, Tennessee. Hit them up on Facebook, Urban Organics. They're taking care of all of your organic needs, smoking and edibles and rubbables. And
yeah, and on this side, we thank you to
Here we go.
Glass out of South Sioux City, Nebraska.
Welcome to the Friday Fuckery Show on the Asylum, right? Yeah, here we go.
I hit it too hard, boys and girls.
We're gonna fuck it all up out of the gate.
Yeah, Adam. I'm already getting crunk, and we're only fucking 9 minutes in.
9 minutes in. 9 minutes in. What's going on, Tyler? Long time no see. Azazel, what's going on? Or what's picking? There you go. How's everybody doing on this Saturday evening? Man, as you can see, I got the new studio set up. I'm halfway there. I'm trying to get the lighting down. You know, it's new. I'm getting in my new surroundings. Same old shit, just different spots. I'm spring cleaning, right? I'm trying to get used to it. How's my beaver look? Most importantly, is my beaver shiny? You can see it well.
It's shiny. You might want to trim it a little bit, but
It's a little bushy. It's wintertime.
Yeah.
It's wintertime, so it's
a little clip, just a little off the top.
Just a little blip, 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 blip. Yeah. Granny Gummers knows about that. I bet you. I bet you. If I had to put a 10 on it, I got 5 on it. Hardwood floors. Hardwood floors, guaranteed.
That's back in the days of do and die.
That's Jesus Christ. Oh, I already know, Steph. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do this. We'll do this all night. We'll do it all night.
I will too. Hey, you know what? At least I'm not doing actual flour.
That's true.
Because then it could get real bad.
That's a whole different situation. That would be a whole different situation. What's going on, Mike Katz? Tyler says Scoops isn't going to be functional enough for the sports show. He's getting knocked off his ass already.
Dude, you haven't seen how tore up I've gotten during this show and been up at 8 a.m. getting ready for the NFL show.
Here's the best part of that NFL show tomorrow morning. I don't have anything ready. There's so many things changing on the fly. We're just going to run it. We're just going to go full on, no prep.
Here's the best thing about the NFL show. I already have all the clips ready to go.
See, so we're good to go. We're good to go.
Yeah, the show's already built.
I'll get a couple of topics and we'll be ready to roll. Speaking of topics, we got one tonight that I think is going to take us. It's going to take us through the hour. It's going to make us both feel old and take us down memory lane more than probably, 20 times right here on this piece of paper. These are all albums that have turned 20 this year. No particular date, just from 2000 or 99 all the way into 2020, which would make, if it's 99, it'd be 21. So these albums could almost buy beer. They could almost buy beer and cigarettes now that changed. Is that a statewide or is that a nationwide thing? Is that like in all of the Americas? You got to be 21.
21 for cigarettes?
Yeah.
I think so. It is here.
It is. Yeah, it's here too. It's got to be. If it's here and it's there, it's got to be everywhere else because.
Yeah, I know it's here.
It's a birthright here in the South. You're given like a pack of Luckies and a 6-pack of PBR for your first bar mitzvah. So how's that fantasy team? It's fine. Hey, it's fine. I've only got 2 people playing on a Thursday, and I got 36 points. It's fine. I'm gonna be fine. Everything's okay, Adam. Mind your own goddamn business. Tyler said it hasn't happened in Iowa that he knows of, so it might not be. It might not be.
We're going to be in Iowa on Monday and Tuesday.
That's right. You guys are doing a little road tripping. Yeah. Why don't you fill everybody in on what you're doing?
So we are doing the very last photo shoot for the Scoops and Mischief calendar. So we do that. Pre-orders will be over with on Friday, so you have until Friday. And then we're going to ship it out to get printed. Then 3 days later, we start shipping them out.
Bada boom, bada bang. And next year, I've been told I'm the new centerfold. So I'm getting in shape now. Back in the gym. Yeah, back in the gym. I've hit up Shinesty, told him I'm going to need the cock boxers. Not only will I be hosting all the Pigweed Festival with you guys in only cock boxers, but I guess I'm going to be somewhere in that calendar next year and just cock boxers only. Maybe some
tassels,
Hey, I'd rock booby tassels. Got me fucked up right now. Yeah, I would rock the booby tassels. I would do it. I would do it for you. I'd do it for you guys. Nobody else, unless they're paying.
How fucked up are you right now?
I'm fine. That'd be fine. Oh man, better you than me, Diego. Takara, we could do it together. I mean, we could do it together. We could both be the centerfold next year. We'll be the June and July centerfolds.
Yeah. Sounds good. So let's get into the first album. So what do we got for the first one?
The first one is a little blast from the past. I don't even know that they're super around anymore. They're still relevant to me, only because, hashtag New Metal Messiah of Hellfire Radio. So I still listen to these cats. AFI, Art of Drowning. 20 years old.
Wow.
20 years old. Are you sure you know what you're signing up for? I think I know. I think I know, but I always like surprises.
No, because it's Mischief that put him up to it, and if it's Mischief that does it, it can be bad.
It's fine.
It can be so bad.
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, well, unless it's somebody cramming a needle into your cranium.
Nope. I'm out. No needles. I'm out. I'm done. Fuck that noise. No thank you.
The last time she signed me up for something, that's what happened.
I can do a lot of stuff. Needles are not one of them. AFI really supposedly be getting back together earlier in the year of 2021. Okay. All right. Very nice. I like it. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. No, I cannot believe it's that old.
The super cleavage dress. Wait a minute. Time out. Super cleavage dress. I want one of these. Takara, what do you speak of? Super cleavage dress. I'm out of the loop.
Oh yeah, she did. Mischief put her in a dress that showed off Takara's tits, and I mean they were like
they were out there. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right here, golf clap.
Yeah. And Takara's very modest and doesn't like to show off the fact that she's got big old fucking things.
I'll leave that to her. I'll let her finish the sentence on that one. Oh shit! Moving on, getting on to the next couple albums. Alkaline Trio. Let's see, what is it? Maybe I'll Catch Fire. That came out in 2000. That's 20 years old.
I never really got into them.
I was never really a super big fan. But I listen to them. It's in the playlist. A Perfect Circle, and I can never pronounce the name of this album, but is it Murdinams? I can never pronounce that. I
don't think I could either.
I think it's like their first album for Perfect Circle. That's 20 this year.
God damn, really?
Yes.
I don't feel like A Perfect Circle's been out that long.
Takara, you're on. Matching titty dresses. Sign me up. Let's do it now. Let's start the planning out now. We'll go titty for titty, I guess.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
But
somehow I feel like I'm going to get roped into this too, which is
likely
bullshit.
Most likely. Shinesty, we're going to need 2 pairs of cock boxers, please. That's 2 pairs. The next one on the list, Behemoth, Thelma 6. Behemoth, 20 years old, bro.
Yeah. I feel that.
Oh my God. Here's the one. Plug your ears back here. See him back here. There he is. He's always over my shoulder. White Pony, 20 years old.
Really?
White Pony come out in 2000. 20 years old, bro. I always thought it actually came out in 99. Like, I can always remember summer of 99. I'm guessing it was 2000. 99, 2000. Everything mashed in together for me there. I'm still kind of sort of in high school. That's when everything came out. I'm having issues. Yeah, no shit, me too. Imagine me putting together the list. That's all 20-year-old bands. And I basically just had to go off my fucking iPad shuffle. This was just basically off of the shit I listen to every day. So yeah, imagine how I feel. I feel real fucking good about this list. Disturbed, The Sickness, 20 years old. 20 years later, they're still making music that sounds the exact same as The Sickness. How about that? Get in there, Disturbed. Are you a fan? We've had this conversation before, I think.
No, we have not had the Disturbed conversation.
Have we never? So
No.
are you a fan of Disturbed?
I am a fan of the first album.
Same, because the first album is just like the rest.
Yeah.
It was the first. The Sickness came out, it was new, it was fresh, a lot of woo ahs. And then after that, I got tired of woo ahs. It's kind of like Snoop. I don't get tired of Snoop, but we know who you are, motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
It's quit repeating yourself. Tyler said Deftones are the shit live. Seen them twice on Family Values tour, and then again several years later with Incubus. Yes, sir, you are correct. I've seen them.
I have never got that. They've always been on my bucket list, but I've never seen them live.
Here's the thing with Deftones. I love them to death. Everybody knows I'm psycho stalker. I cannot be 100 yards away from Chino Marino at any given time. It's not true. It's just a really funny joke. But I will be the first to tell you that Deftones will either blow you away or turn you away. Because they're hot and cold. It just depends on what Chino you get that day. If you get Chino fresh out the box, second or third date on the tour, they're gonna fucking kill it. If you get Chino that's like second or third to last tour date, it's been a rough tour. It's right in the middle of summer. You're probably gonna get a rowdy, drunk Chino, which is also fucking awesome. But musically, a lot more screaming. I love them either way. That's how big of a fan I am. I love them either way. So yeah, the Deftones live is definitely something I think everybody should see at least twice and see both sides of that band live. Fucking amazing either way. I'm super duper biased. Hometown kid, hometown band. I love them. Let's see. Getting back into the list. Finger 11, The Greatness of Blue Sky. That was a good album. Now, past that, I couldn't tell you anything else Finger 11 did. I think they come out with that the one album that had Paralyzer or some shit like that.
Yeah,
that might actually be that album. But past that, Finger 11, I never really caught fire with me. It was kind of one of those, here today, gone tomorrow bands. But they're still a thing. They're still around in some form of fashion, some capacity. Gabby said my mom's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Mom! Happy birthday,
Mom.
This one's for you, right?
If I wasn't so high, I would get up and show you my ass.
I say you make the attempt. I mean, at least they know it's there.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Here's another one that kind of sneaks up on you. Godsmack, Awake, 20 years
really?
old. Yes.
Well, okay. I guess, yeah. All right. That I remember. That was the one with Voodoo on it, right?
It was. Yeah, it was.
I remember being in school. I remember when that video came out on MTV.
Yes. Was that with the motorcycle in the desert?
This was the one in the cathedral, and they were doing the pagan, they were doing the Wiccan ritual.
That's it.
That's why I got so excited, because I realized that, Sully was pagan, Wiccan, whatever, and as a little pagan kid, I was like, fuck yeah!
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm not the only one!
Godsmack's a late life band for me. I never loved them. I didn't hate them. I didn't appreciate them until I seen them live last year.
Down later in life. I stopped listening to them later in life.
Yeah, I seen them at Louder Than Life last year, and ever since then, it's kind of been I dig Godsmack. Yeah. Voodoo was the Godsmack's first album with the chick with the orange hair on the cover. Yes, that is. That's an unmistakable. And everybody got the sun tattoo around their belly button like Cisco, right? Or on their back, or on the back of their neck.
Is he still around? Is thong to thong still around?
I think so. I don't know if he's relevant, but I think he's still kicking. I think maybe he might be a producer nowadays. Hey, he got us through. He got us through the summer of 2000. Well, honorable mention to Cisco, huh? Summer of 2000. Yeah, that's a 20-year-old song.
I agree.
I think you're right, Takar. I am thinking about Standalone. Yeah, I am thinking about Standalone. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Moving on. Another one that hits hard in the home feels for me. Green Day, Warning. That's 20. In Flames with Clayman. That's 20. Let's see here. Iron Maiden, Brave New World. Now, I have to confess, I'm not.
They have albums out that are older than we are.
Yeah. So I'm not an Iron Maiden fan. I've been to a few Iron Maiden shows that I just went for the openers and I left before I got to see them. It's just they've never done it for me. Iron Maiden's just never really.
I like. Oh, how do I put this? I don't hate the band. I don't hate them. I don't love any albums, but I love certain songs.
Yeah, they're a
There's
good
a
radio
handful
band.
of songs that I really like.
Yep, they're a good singles band for me. I'll agree with that. I'll give you that. Yep. Yeah, there's no albums out there that I could put my finger on, but a single here, a single there for Iron Maiden, yes. Yeah, but as far as like getting into them, I just never did. I didn't for no particular reason. Let's see.
No.
Here's one. Killswitch Engage. Their self-titled
No.
album. Yes.
No.
2000, bro. That was
No.
pre-Jesse, before Jesse, in between Howard and Jesse. Wasn't it? Wasn't the first one with Jesse? And then so the self-titles with Jesse in the beginning. Jesse Leach, and then Howard Jones comes in on the next album, which is where they really hit the big time with Into Heartache and
well, they did what, two or three albums
with which with a lot of people
they brought Jesse Leach back.
Right. A lot of people don't realize that Howard's not the original singer.
I know.
Everybody's doing great for themselves, and there's and Light the Torch is touring. Well, we're touring, and Howard and Jesse. Howard's come back and they did Signal Fire. They did that song together, which was a fucking amazing song. You can't go wrong with Jesse or with Howard. Put them both in. Put them both in there. I'm fucking pig and shit kind of happy right there. I love them both. And Light the Torch, which is Howard Jones' new. It's not new anymore. It's a 2 or 3 year old project, but it's still amazing. I love Howard Jones and Jesse Leach.
Yeah, I do too. I love Howard Jones. Always have.
Oh yeah. Another one, 20 years old this year. Kitty with Spit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a name you haven't heard in a hot minute. Whatever happened to Kitty? Anybody out there watching right now? Kitty's still around?
Yes.
Call me. Call me. I'm in Nashville every Tuesday night. Call me. Come down to Bowie's.
They're our age.
I know. it.
Yeah.
I know. I am, however, in the cougar market nowadays. But I mean, I'll take a chick that's my age too.
Oh,
whatever pays the bills, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I could be their touring manager.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you manage us now, so you might as well pick them up too.
That's true. That's official. Did we just put that out there officially? Diego is the new manager of Scoops and Mischief. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? Boom, right there for you in your ass. Call me. Let's see here.
Call me.
Yeah, right. I know you're watching. Let's see. Lamb of God, New American Gospel, 20 years old. Yes. See,
I guess
there's some on here that are just blowing my mind. Even rereading the list that I read originally that I fucking wrote down, still blowing my mind to read these out loud. Linkin Park, fucking Hybrid Theory, 20 years old, bro. R.I.P. Chester and Linkin Park, because they're going to try and restart this band. I'm telling you now. You only catch lightning in a bottle 2 times in the history of music. AC/DC and Alice in Chains. Past that, you're not going to.
Are they really bringing Linkin Park back?
They're trying. Well, see, okay, so here's the thing. There's unreleased tracks from Chester. And it's more than just his original project, which Gray Days, I think, was his very first project. So they released a few songs here and there, which I think we played one not too long ago on Hellfire Radio, which, by the way, if you don't have the app, go download the app right now, the Live 365 app on your mobile device, search Hellfire Radio, and there you go. But anyways, Gray Days, was his first project. So there is also some unreleased Linkin Park music from him. But they're going to try and push on without him. I don't see how it's going to work. Mike Shinoda is a fabulous producer, although I will admit I do not. Please forgive me, because I know you're a big fan of it. I do not like Black Stallion. Oh, God, I said it. Black Stallion's the re-release of White Pony.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Mixed. Have you heard it?
I'm going to listen to it tomorrow. You're scaring me.
I don't like it. I'll be. It's one of those things. Don't mess with perfection. White Pony. We've already talked about it once this hour. We're going to talk about it again.
Afraid.
Perfection. Don't fuck with a good thing. Don't fix it if it's not broken. It wasn't broken.
So, like, how is it remixed? Is it like EDM
Techno-trancey.
or is it like
Techno trance? Yeah. Techno trance. Just.
I'm gonna have to listen.
Yeah. That's how it sounds. I just gave you the whole album. You don't even have to save the $3.99 on the download. Thank you.
Encore.
Oh man. It's not terrible. It's just one of those things, like they were able to catch the lightning in the bottle with the Numb encore. Remember with Jay-Z and Linkin Park? That fit because that fit. This is not a fit for me. That's a no for me, dog. That's all I'm saying. It's one of those things. It's just White Pony is the perfect record. It should have never been touched. When I heard remaster, I thought they were just going to maybe put some new shit, in it. Maybe a couple unreleased tracks from Eros was the album that they shelved when Chi Chang died back in 2008. I think is when they shelved that album. But that is not the case. That is not the case. Moving on before I take the rest of this hour-long show and just talk about how much I'm not a fan of it. Anyways, moving on. Marilyn Manson, Hollywood, 20 years old. 20.
God, that makes me wonder how old A Portrait of an American Family is.
It's got to be 20.
Because that was his very first album.
28, right?
Maybe
27, 26. Can somebody fact check us for that? Somebody. Tyler's still hanging out there. He's been shooting me a lot of facts. Check what year, please, sir. The first Manson album come out. I want to say it's 95, 96, 94,
it's
95.
old.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Boom, my man Tyler got it on demand. Thank you, sir. 1996.
Oof.
What's the quick math on that? Was that 20, 24? 20, 27,
I don't know how to do math. I failed.
24 years old for that album. Jesus Christ, we're old, bro. We're old. Are we our fathers, whoever that is? Are we our fathers now? Like this is our heyday now. Like we're gonna just sit around. Like my dad to this day will just listen to Black Sabbath like it's the brand new thing, which I like Sabbath, don't get me wrong. But he just refuses to get out of Tom Petty, Eddie Money, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, Def Leppard.
I honestly don't
Aerosmith.
shit about my dad. I haven't seen him since I was 15.
My stepdad. He's my stepdad. So he's my dad, but I don't know. My real dad's off playing tunes in Nevada somewhere. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
my dad would, he's eclectic because like he could go from like, there's times I'll walk in the house when I go back home to visit, and I could walk in and he could be listening to Black Sabbath or AC/DC, and then fucking 30 minutes later he's listening to like fucking Kenny G or something.
My dad does that shit with country. And I'll admit, anybody who knows me knows I got a very tiny soft spot for just a little bit of country music, just about that much, like that much.
That's the one form of music I just cannot do.
It's the Bakersfield connection, that's about it. Just something about that dirty, grimy sound. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Moving on with our list. Here's one. I don't know. Tell me if you've ever heard of this album before, Mr. Scoops the Clown. LD 50. Mudvayne. Yes. It was a good summer that year, bro.
One of my most favorite albums ever written.
Yep. Great album. Maybe one day. Chad Gray, I know you're watching. Shannon Guns, I know you're probably watching too. We're friends on Instagram. If you are, just give me a wink. One wink for yes, nothing for no, because make it a yes, right? That's all I'm going to say. Let's just put it out there in the air. Chad Gray, a very big fan of Hellfire Radio, of course, and if anybody didn't know that.
Let's bring Mudvayne back.
Let's bring Mudvayne back. Please. Let's bring Mudvayne back. Oof. There's a situation in my pants downstairs.
I was just about to say that same shit.
Walk it off.
I'm not even kidding. I was literally about to say that shit.
It's the pleats in the pants. Nothing to see here. Oh, God. Yeah, LD50, 50 years old, or 50 years old, 20 years old. Jesus Christ. I'm rushing us through.
Well, at that, we can take a little commercial break.
Let's do it, yeah, because I got a little bit of list left. So, yeah, let's do it.
I'll get inside you.
Your tickets to the greatest show on earth, where you'll witness death-defying feats and acts of whiskey-guzzling debauchery. I want to see you. Shut the fuck up! It's time you reach them into the pit. It's the monster fall. Let's take a dance for the sunbirds, the weary, the ones that wander out. Let's start going to... Regretting for how it feels. I gotta pull that with the name on it. Pull that with a name. Whoa, use a cause for all the bombs you think you see. It's really concentration on the steel. I gotta pull that with the name on it. Pull that with a name. You see, everybody's watching and pass.
Very nice. Yes, Sick Productions and Tour Management, our very good friend and Hellfire's own now, Adam Hoyer. Hit him up on Facebook, Sick Productions and Tour Management. Did I detect in the very beginning there a very young Marky Chavez? Huh?
You did.
I did. For an extra 10 points, Mr. Scoops, and a beer on me next time I see you. Who is he the brother of?
Jonathan Davis from
Boom! Korn. That's it, my man. See? Hey, we're chock full of useless information. I couldn't tell you my own cell phone number, but I know shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. So, yeah, you want to get back into this list? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
All right. Another one hits home for me. Literally, Vacaville, California's own Papa Roach and Fest come out 20 years ago. Cult classic, bro, and they've only gotten bigger since. I don't care what anybody says.
The more we do this, the older I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's yes. And like I said at the top of the show, this is literally damn near my playlist that I listen to on the regular, in the gym, in the car, at home, doing dishes, with my cock boxers from Shinesty on doing lunges.
You realize at this point, our bands are damn near Metallica.
I mean, I don't want to admit it, but yeah.
I mean, at this point, Metallica is classic rock.
Oh yeah, at the just up the road.
They play Metallica on the classic rock station. Okay.
Yeah, just up the road at the FM station in Knoxville. They play. I was driving through not too long ago. They played Metallica, right?
Yeah.
Off the Black Album, Sad But True.
Yeah.
And then gave it was like Dewey Brothers, and then I don't remember what. And they're like, they went in a commercial break, blah, 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 blah. Coming up, stick around, your chance to win tickets, blah, blah, blah. Coming up, I got a long stretch of tunes, including Nirvana and some Korn. And I was like, Oh my God. And I knew that's what I heard, but I still had to stay in the car the additional 5 minutes just to hear it. And I'll be damned if they didn't play Got the Life. And oh man, well, I can't remember the Nirvana song. I'm sure it's probably Smell Like Teen Spirit. I'm sure it was, but I was like,
either that or Heart State Box.
And that's when I walked into my local McDonald's and slammed down my 65 cents and said, I demand my senior coffee right now, sir. My bands are on the local classic rock station. You'll give me my senior discount, you sumbitch.
Our bands are knocking on the door of AARP right now.
Yeah, they're so old they don't even have to show their IDs anymore. Fuck my life. But yeah, Papa Roach and Fest, dude, that was like the album of our generation. Like that was the one, right? That not even just so much the album, the single. The single, and it's still their closer to this day. I've seen Papa Roach so many times in concert. Never one time have I been to that show that they didn't play. I'm drawing the blank of the song, but you know what it is. Last Resort.
Oh, yeah, Last Resort. Yeah.
And still staying power to this day. People moshing to it and shit. Who would ever thought? 20 years later, that shit's still going on. Moving on, Queens of the Stone Age, rated R. It's kind of the beginning of them. That was pre.
Are we really?
Yeah, that's 20 years. Josh Holmes, like fucking 50 years old, bro.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep. Another one of those sneaky bands. Shadows Fall. That's a little blast from the past. I'm not really sure if they're even around anymore, but Shadows Fall with Of One Blood that come out in 2000. It's another one.
Shadows Fall is 20 years old.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, I guess they would be.
Yeah.
I guess they would.
Yep, that's right in that era. That's right in the pocket. It's right in the pocket of that timeline. Honorable mentions: Skillet, Baby Skillet, with lead singer before he had the Jesus beard, when he had the bleach blonde hair that was every which way. It looked like Goku or whatever it is that they have on Dragon Ball Z. That Skillet with Invincible, that was one of their first albums out.
Okay.
Another Tennessee band that I did not know that they're from Tennessee. They're from Memphis. I had no clue. They don't give Tennessee any love. Like they never tour locally. Like I've lived here for 18 years and I've seen Skillet in Tennessee maybe twice.
I mean, Tennessee is one of those states that I feel like really doesn't show love to their bands, especially metal bands, because Tennessee, Nashville's known for country. That's what you think when you think of Nashville. You think country music.
Yep.
Country music capital of the world.
Now, the one that they do give hella love to is Shinedown, and that's because Brent being from Knoxville, being born in Knoxville, growing up in Jacksonville, or whatever the story is behind that. But yeah, Shinedown constantly is here, and they got a big following. Shinedown has a huge following here, and they're not a Tennessee band. It's just Brent Smith was born in Knoxville. Another Tennessee band.
Jacksonville. They claim Jacksonville.
Yeah, which is the drummer. I don't know the drummer's name, but he's from straight out of Jacksonville. So, let's see what else we got here. Smashing Pumpkins with Machina. Yeah, that was 20 years old. Yeah.
The more you say, the more it sinks in.
Oh, I've got the best for last. I've saved the best for last. We'll get there.
What really sunk in today was watching Korn cover Alice in Chains.
Check.
And I'm watching the video, and Filthy has an entire head of fucking short, thinning, gray, damn near white hair.
Yep, with a gray beard. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I am fucking old.
Yep, that's it. That's Korn covering
Jonathan Davis, full fucking gray in his fucking beard. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember when Jonathan Davis had like the fucking braids and a fucking pure baby face with the big thick rim black glasses.
Yep. What, jogging around in his Adidas tracksuit, just
yeah.
In the Got the Life video, yeah. And none of that shit feels like 100 years ago, right? None of that seems like 20 years ago. To me,
And
it
to me,
doesn't.
it feels like it was just
5'10" tops, 5'10" tops.
yeah.
If even that. Like it's still
Yeah.
such relevant music, and that's. Hey, I've said it once. I'll say it again.
Is it relevant, or is it that we can't let go?
I think it's relevant. Because and we can't let go. I'll be the first to tell you, I can't let go. Like the
I
whole
can't.
new metal era, I can't let it go. I can't. You like what you like. I love grunge too, but new metal, it gets me. Like it speaks to me. Right? That was our generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Like for
Yeah.
me, it was new metal and deathcore. That was my two.
Yeah. Yep. See, and that's I still think is relevant though, because these bands are still killing it. Deftones with a new album this year. Korn new album this year. Shit. Let me POD a new album this year. Papa Roach 2 fucking new albums in back-to-back years. Godsmack new album. Green Day new album. Disturbed new album. Behemoth I think had a new album last year, the year before. Killswitch just come out with a new album the year before. A Lamb of God has a new album out. Manson's still doing it. I mean, all these.
Manson had a new album.
Yeah, like
it's like a month ago.
Mudvayne new album soon. I just wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking. Linkin Park would have had a new album. You would have to think, right? Like you would have to think they would have thrown down in 2020 at some point if Chester was still alive. So I mean. Point being, all these bands are still fucking relevant as shit. They're still relevant as hell. Getting back into the list, I got a few more. Switchfoot, which I was a fan of Switchfoot for a hot minute. The Learning to Breathe album. I think Meant to Live was on that one. It's a good tune. It's a good tune. And it is what it is. I think they're still around, but they have went hardcore into the, what they call it, non-secular, secular kind of Christian rock, but like legit Christian rock kind of situation. Under Oath, Cries of the Past. Under Oath, 20 years. That album is 20 years old. And then also some honorable mentions for 1999 would be Korn Issues, which 21, and POD, Fundamental Elements, Southtown, which is still one of my favorite albums to this day from POD. I love them. I love POD. Everybody knows I'm a huge fan, but I saved the best for last, and it's only obvious why I saved the best for last. It wasn't their favorite album of mine. Their second album is my favorite album to this day. But 20 years ago, Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
No.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, 20 years, which makes Significant Other 22 years old, and it makes $3 Bill 25 years old. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, let it sink in. Let it sink in. And Limp Bizkit is still hella relevant, whether you want to admit it or not. Everybody's a Limp Bizkit fan. Somewhere deep down in the crevice of your soul, everybody loves Limp Bizkit. I don't care what anybody says. So there's that. And I just gave them their first interview in 20 years, probably Tuesday. Non-point. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, we just talked about that the other day. Wasn't that To the Pain? Is that To the Pain, Adam? Or is that older? To the Pain might be older or younger. Had Bullet with a Name and In the Air.
I think that's older.
Is it older?
I think
Still
so.
one of my favorite fucking albums. Bullet with a Name. I put that on Facebook the other
Well,
day.
I didn't even know Non-Point until that album.
Really?
Yeah.
Good ass band.
Well, actually, my first time ever hearing anything about Non-Point was live. I didn't know who they were. Same thing within this moment.
Yeah.
I got invited to go, and we keep talking about them, and the more I say their name, I'm going to end up having to go rub one out later. Mudvayne. And there's two, now mega bands that were unknown. I didn't know either one of them. It was In This Moment and Non-Point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's In This Moment, I first literally met them. I did meet and greets with them. I ran the meet and greets for them when I was at a Development was the first album in 99. Okay. Yep. You're right. I ran a meet and greet for In This Moment. That's when I realized that she's this tall, legit. And that's when she was in her Alice in Wonderland phase. A very big fan. They were so still on the come up that they opened for Five Finger Death Punch that night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In This Moment, opened this show.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Nonpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Mudbang.
Mm-hmm. We had, and then Nonpoint's the big claim to fame. Nonpoint was here in Cookeville. Matter of fact, they played my birthday show. I remember most of it. And then that's when Rob hit on my then at the time girlfriend. He was trying to have me help him get this chick that was at the bar that just was shutting him down for some reason. He couldn't understand why. And he come to me for help, and I was like, that's my girlfriend, though. I do appreciate it, though. I can help you.
Okay,
some other bleacher creatures, yes. Yeah, what do we call her? Gummy Granny. I don't think yeah. So yeah, that's basically. I'm sure there's more, but that was the only ones I could pull up at the time. But I'm sure there's more that I missed. That's 20 years old, or at least 21. The summer of '99 into 2000. During the Family Values tours from 96 to 2000. I mean, all those bands just cycled into being fucking monsters, like every one of them. And I miss them every day. Hello, Carlene. How you doing? Yeah, new metal's back, though. New metal is back. We just don't call it new metal. We just call it new rock. And that's fine. I'm okay with that because I know deep down inside you're digging it. You love Squidward. You love new metal, don't you? I know you do. Yes. So yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited about 2021 too. There's a lot of good albums on the horizon for 2021, and a lot of big ass tours coming through as well. In fact, we're on a few of them. We are slated to host a few of them, so we'll keep that. We'll keep that under our hats for now. But 2021. Everybody keep their eyes open. I think, yes, the Seven Dust Black album, I think that was around that time as well. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure.
I think you're right.
But I think, Tyler's on it. He's our honorary statistician for all of our shows. There's some shows we couldn't get through without him. We'd just be standing here looking at each other. Yeah. So big ups to Tyler. He's always there for us, unlike our fathers.
That's true. Very good.
This one's to you, Tyler. Oh shit. So yeah, real quick, just a little teaser for 2021. I do have a couple shows that I can announce that I know that I'll be there personally to host. Just hold on, let me find the flyers because I don't have these dates memorized in my head. I'm not that good.
No, of course not.
February 13th, I'll be in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's going to be a local show, but it's going to be very awesome. It's at the Warehouse there in Clarksville, I believe. February 13th, doors open at 7, $10 to get in the door. It's going to be very awesome. The band, The Reveal, with the Blue Trees and Junkhead Jane, which are all very, very good local Nashville bands that I've come to meet here lately. And matter of fact, The Reveal I'll have on my show. The Asylum Inc. is returning next week, by the way, in case you didn't know. Wednesday the 23rd, I'll have The Reveal on with me, 8 o'clock Wednesday night. Be there. You don't want to miss that. Also, February 23rd, I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky with Pigweed. That's going to be the first leg of the Domination Tour, World of Domination Tour. Something like that. I get that fucked up constantly, but it'll be a one-off for me. I'm just going to drive up to Louisville for the night, host that show, and then I'll be right back into Tennessee, which will lead me into Tuesday nights doing my thing down at Bowie's in Nashville. Come out if you already aren't coming out. Make sure you get your asses there. It's on 3rd and Church, right down there on Printers Alley in Nashville, Tennessee. Every Tuesday night at Bowie's. It is free, as always. To get in the door, you must be 21 and up. Drinks are cold. Music's fucking amazing. It's the best live music Nashville has to offer. And it is presented by the Rock Scene Nashville, which I'm also a part of. And I also host those festivities every Tuesday. I'm busy, Scoops. I've got like 7 jobs, bro.
I see that.
Not to mention all the upkeep on my Beaver. I got to make sure my flat bills are flat, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of shit. What do you guys got going on? I know you got a couple things brewing.
The only thing we got really coming up is the Evil Expo in New Jersey, February 19th, 20th, and 21st.
Very nice, very nice. Which I may or may not be with you there. We don't know yet. I'm undecided on that one yet to see if I can actually make that trip.
I guess other than that, we'll be in LA filming Terror Tunes 4.
Very nice, very nice. And I guess we can kind of tease it a little bit. What's everybody doing for New Year's?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? You? Keep your eyes open, ears peeled. Yeah, you want to tune in here to Hellfire. Yeah, you don't want to miss it, what we got going on. We're not going to let too much out of the bag yet. I think we got another week before we really start hitting it hard. But just know, New Year's, it's going to be your connection where you want to come. You like live music? You like a bunch of assholes that don't know what they're saying into a microphone? You know we're going to be there if that's the case, right?
You got that right.
Tune in December 31st. It's New Year's Eve day. All festivities start at noon. For more information, you can hit up our website, hellfireradio.com. You can also hit up all of our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, probably, if you can remember the login. I can remember the password. It's I Eat Ass, Jerome Rome. Capital I Eat Ass, Jerome Rome 2, because you got to have knock your goddamn nose off.
Now.
Yeah. So somewhere out there, somebody's listening, and they're going to go try to log into Hellfire's MySpace account. Capital I Eat Ass, Jerome Rome 2. You got to remember the 2, because you got to have a number in there somewhere else. It won't let you have it.
You gotta have that. But we're gonna leave y'all with a little clip, and until next Saturday, we're getting the fuck out of here.
See everybody in the morning, by the way. 5th and 28, 10 o'clock. Let's go.
Edibles. Guess whose bitch ass got into the trash and ate them? Can you tell who? Can you tell? Jinx. Jinx ate them. Like, she never digs in the trash, never has the trash and found an edible that I threw away. Called the doctors. The edible was pretty, there was no chocolate in it or anything, so she threw up a little bit. They said food and water should pass through. But I'm just a little worried because this bitch is high. And why would you do this, Jinx? For real. Oh my God.